So here we go. We've got one at 96.61 and the other at 95.94. So again, 95.61 is going to pose probably some effect on the market. So as the market trades around this point, we should expect some reactions. As the market trades around this point, we should expect some reactions. Now let's put this all into perspective. Now remember, we're looking at a monthly chart. So the monthly, if the monthly is this big, just think what happens to a daily. Well, let's go in order here. So here's the monthly. The weekly, if the one monthly bar is this big, one weekly bar on average is probably going to be this big. So we've got this distance. And the daily bar is going to be this big. If we go down to the hourly bar, it's going to be this big. If we go down to the 5-minute bar, it's going to be that big. So you've got to understand how all of this fits together. The monthly bar is going to be absolutely huge in perspective of the 5-minute. It's going to be huge compared to the hourly bar. And it's going to be huge compared to the daily bar. So you've got to be able to gauge your expectations, and you've got to be able to push your expectation down from, say, a monthly or a weekly all the way into the daily and hourly and 5-minute. So how do we do that? We do that with horizontal resistance and support lines. We do that with trend lines. Very, very simple. So as you're carrying this stuff forward, remember that the support and resistance points are being made by traders' thought processes, and those, whether they're thinking bullish whether they're thinking bearish or whether they're thinking bullish, all we can do is trade the result of those thoughts and of those opinions. So let's go down to the weekly now. You can see all of our resistance areas are on here. Expecting, again, down in this area here, 95.50, down a little bit lower here to 94.84. This area here, I think if the market is going to stay here, you're going to just see it churning. And there's not going to be a lot going on. However, I will expect the market to break out above it. I'm really anticipating the market moving back up here to 98.50 first. But I think in the grand scheme of things, you've really just got to observe what the market's going to do. Remember last week I talked about momentum. Watch for momentum as the market starts to trade here and trade in that direction. But keep an open mind as the market reaches these areas of support and areas of resistance. Keep an open mind for a possible change in direction, and keep your mind open for potential patterns.